Coach, if you just start with an opening statement, we'll follow questions.
Tough loss. Certainly not a fun day, but again, I thought there was times in the game and opportunities in the game where we had an opportunity, and we certainly didn't take advantage of those opportunities when they were there. But it's football. We got to go to work and get ready. Another tough team coming this week, and just get ready for the next opponent.
Questions?
How would you rate the play of your offensive line through 5 games?
One thing we have to do, and it's a team effort. Patrick, I'm careful and always just picking out a group or a guy, because to me, one thing we have to do better, we got to establish the run better than we have early in the season, and that's something we've been able to do in the previous 2 years. We've got to do that, and I think everybody has a piece of that action. It's not only the lines, it's the running backs, the quarterbacks, and we have to make sure we do a good job of giving ourselves a chance, an opportunity to run football better, and I think that's something that we're going to concentrate heavily on. Certainly in football, you always got to take what the defense gives you, but at times we're not executing and taking what they're giving us, so we got to do a much better job there.
I saw it, like at one point you had a couple of fullbacks out there. Was it just trying to find different formations where you can create something?
Yeah, that's right, and just guys that I think, and we had opportunity. I thought Travinsky, when he got his opportunities, he ran the ball well, Pat. I really did. I thought he made some plays, and we've got to establish the run. I think that's something that we're capable of doing, and we've got to do.
Obviously, like you said, Travinsky's doing it. I mean, have you thought about elevating him to the top spot there at running back?
You know what? Not yet, but he's doing good. I think running back, I consider both Tez and him starters. You got to have a couple running backs for sure. I don't think it really matters which one's one or two, but they're both two talented young men. So I mean, again, Tez is capable too of making big plays. So we just gotta again, when you talk about running the ball, I think it's offensively. It's not just a running back position, or it's not just an offensive line, or it's not just everybody's quarterbacks, receivers, everybody. So I think we just have to do a better job there. And again, I do think we got the people to do it. We just have to do it.
Defensively, what was kind of your takeaway from that? I guess they were on the field a good bit.
Give Fine credit. He's a really good little player. I mean, he makes plays, but I felt like, Patrick, the first half we had the one busted coverage where they hit the ball in the second quarter. But I felt like when you're playing on offense, and North Texas got a good offense and a quarterback like Fine, I thought, I came in at halftime and thought we really were playing pretty well. I was really pretty pleased, and we came out. What is it, about 3 minutes to go, or 4, whatever it is, in the third quarter. The score's 10-7, and it was kind of a crazy game because it's 10-7. We take the ball in the third quarter, we take it down and shoot ourselves in the foot, and then we miss a field goal. Then we stop them, get the ball back, take it down 1st and goal at the 8, turn the ball over. Then we stop them again, get the ball. Then we drive right back down the plus side of the field and don't get any points again. And then that's when they made a play, and we had a critical third down era, which opened up a window there. And you go through the game, and I think there was a game of a lot of missed opportunities, and we certainly give North Texas credit. They deserve to win, but if you were at the game and watched the game, it was a hard-fought game till the end. And we just, we have to capitalize when we have those opportunities to make plays. That's when we have to capitalize. We gotta put that dagger in the end. I think that's something we're going to talk about and execute. A couple of times when we got, I don't know if we got inside their 40 or 30-yard line 6 or 7 times. I don't know what the number was, but when we get down there, I think we had some big first down errors. They kind of set us back in 2nd and long, and we've got to make sure we eliminate that and keep the chains moving and give ourselves an opportunity to score. Because there's a lot of, as a football coach, you never like losing and you're never happy when you come in after a loss. But when you go look at the film, you have to look at it objectively. There's some things that we're doing good, but it's like when we get down offensively on that plus side of the field. Saturday, we just found a way, you know. I mean, it's like we had a 3rd and 1 and a 4th and a 1. And, you know, we got to find a way to make sure we get that foot or we complete that pass or we make the right read and we run the ball. And so those are the things that, you know, we're going to concentrate on, and we're going to go to work. That's all I know to do. I don't know anything else but just roll up our sleeves, go to work, and get ready to be better this week.
How close is Mayberry to touching the field?
I think he's getting close. I really do. I think he's every week you can see him getting better and better.
Coach, what was the logic behind putting Quadra in after the second half?
Well, you know, I'm gonna probably open up with you here and tell you something. That Quadra has been through a lot, and before we played, you know, just so you know, his mother passed away Saturday morning, and that's tough on a young man. And tough, and we weren't, and I wanted to give the young man an opportunity to get in and play, and I felt like. He's been battling and doing a lot of things, and I'm praying for him daily and a lot of things. But he's a young man that went in there and he competed hard. You know, right now, Jack is our starting quarterback as of today and as of that game. But I felt like, and I want to give him an opportunity to get in there because I felt like he deserved that opportunity. So, you know, and again, it's been a tough week. It was a tough day. It's a double tough day for Quadra Griggs on Saturday. So, you know, a lot of times kids have to battle through a lot of things, you know what I'm saying? But, I mean, that's the great thing about football, and that's what it teaches us, to keep battling and keep pressing on. But, again, it's been a tough road for him. So, just, you know, wanted to see if he'd give us that spark, you know, when he got in there, you know. So I think he deserved that opportunity to see if he could do that. And I didn't think Jack was playing bad either. I thought Jack was playing well. But, again, I felt like Quadra deserved that opportunity, so I wanted to give it to him.
How has Quadra been as a part of the team since he came back?
He's been good. He's done everything we've asked him to do. He's been good. He really has.
Do you know when he learned about his mother?
You know, I think it was probably at 9:30 that morning, somewhere around there.
So this wasn't like this was like just a came out of nowhere type of thing with his mother?
We found out 9:30
Yeah.
in the morning, yeah.
Do you know if she'd been ill or was
She was in the hospital.
Jay, will you do anything schedule-wise to assist him to go, obviously?
Oh,
whatever
yeah,
the range-
it's with all my players, whenever they have that, whenever there's a tragedy or death, it's their show. Whatever they need to, you know, whatever they need to make sure they're okay and mourn in the appropriate way they need to mourn. I think that's, and each man and each person's different, you know, so I think that's something that I'll always allow him to handle that.
Did he come to you and say, "Hey, Coach, I want to play today"? You know, like, I mean.
It was my decision.
Coach, just listening to that game, you guys are sitting there 10-7, and you talked about that third quarter and what was holding them to that and how prolific their offense. Did it feel like if we don't do so, the clock's ticking?
Well, you've been doing this a long time, Tim, I can tell. You know what I'm saying? That's about 7-8 to go. That's kind of just, we try to press and try to make a few things.
Sure.
We were a little bit more pressure oriented, just trying to make something happen, and that sometimes is never good. But what you got to lose, you know? We're playing to win, you know.
Do we have players this week?
Player of the week was defensively, we had Sherrod Ruff. Offensively, Jordan Mitchell. And our special teams, we had Jock Turner was our special teams.
outside of the two receiver spots, seemed like y'all had some success throwing the ball.
Yeah, I think we're really getting there at our pass game. Well, I think we really are. I mean, you know, you can watch it. I mean, we're executing. We're developing there very well. I think we've come a long way from week 2 to now in our pass game and our timing game. I think now we just got to bring the run element because we want to be a balanced football team. You know, that's what we want to be. So we bring that. This is a football team that you know, I do, you know, y'all probably think I'm crazy, but I see a lot of positives in this, and this is a team that does have youth at certain areas, but we're getting better, and we just got to continue, and we got to, nobody ever likes losing. I don't like losing, but we got to continue to keep pressing and getting better and correcting little things here and there, and I think that's going to be the big difference for this football team this year, and that's what we have to do.
San Antonio is kind of, I'm just looking at it here, kind of been a streaky team. Little girl with little curl, really good when they're good and not so good when they're not so good.
Well, when you're playing conference play, they have our utmost respect, and we know it's always a battle. And again, when you're playing Conference USA football, every weekend's a war. That's just the way it is. So they're a football team that's a talented football team, well-coached football team, and they're a team that, again, has our utmost respect.
What do they like to do, Coach?
Well, they're pretty versatile. They're a lot of personnel groupings offensively, a lot of different formations. Defensively, they're very aggressive. Show you a lot of different looks. So again, it's a football team that makes you work.
You were talking about getting that running game going. Have you considered shuffling around guys in the offensive line, or would that do anything?
We're going to look at everything. But again, it's always, sometimes it's a team deal. It's not a group deal. But we're gonna do what we can do to make sure we're in the right situation with the right guys doing the right thing. I think that's what this journey is all about in coaching. And I think sometimes we could have run the ball. When we did run the ball some, we had some explosive plays. And we have to make sure we take what the defense gives us, and we have to do. We gotta continue to get better, Tyler, in that area. And I think that's going to be what we're practicing on right now.
We talked a little bit about Travinsky after the game. Can you tell me how you guys ended up landing him and how he's matured since he's been here?
He's a really. We like Travinsky. Matter of fact, we had him in camp. And we kind of fell in love with him the summer before his senior year. But he's a young man that was explosive in high school, explosive on tape, and he shows that. When you see him, it's hard to believe he's a true freshman, but you see the potential that he has. He's got good vision. He's strong. He's a powerful back. So he's got what you're looking for, and he's got all the dimensions. And he can block. He can catch out of the backfield, so I think he is going to be a really good football player, and I'm excited about him. And we just got to continue growing. And he's a kid that seems to get better every week, and we need him to continue on that progression.
You mentioned the passing game's really come along since game 2. Speak to us about what Jack's done mentally, as far as our team scheming differently than maybe they would have a couple weeks ago.
Well, no, Jack's a very smart quarterback. He's very cerebral. I think he throws the ball extremely well. And Jack's a smart guy. And Jack will be the first to admit when he makes his mistakes. He knows some things he's got to get better at. But Jack, I think, is developing at a great rate. That's kind of what we're, you're seeing every week. He's coming out and he's getting better. And there's certainly a lot of things we got to correct from Saturday, but I've been pleased with his play. And we need Jack to continue on that progression, and he's throwing the ball really well. I think he's moving our offense. I thought offensively we moved the ball pretty well. I really did. I didn't think, like I said, I'm speaking from the heart. Honestly, I didn't think it was one of those days where you're like, golly, we can't get a first down out here. It was one of those days where we're moving the football. North Texas is one of the best defenses in the league, and we're moving the football up and down the field. But the object of football is you got to score. You know what I'm saying? So we got to go from the 35 on in. We got to start scoring. From going from the 10 to the 35 doesn't get you any points. So I think that's our objective now, to make sure we keep those drives alive. And again, I've watched the film. There's a lot of good things. I think Jack played a good game. He did a lot of good things Saturday.
What about Quez? He had the score on the catch and a wonderful run after the catch.
That's right.
What about his?
Well, and that's what Quez. Quez has to be a big play guy. He has that ability. Had a nice other catch on the post, which was a big play. Quez is a talented guy that our offense, we need him to make plays. We do have we do have a lot of receivers that can do things, and again, I thought Jordan played really well too. You know, I thought those guys had big games Saturday, and we got a Tim Jones. Tim had some big catches, so we've got receivers that can catch the ball and make plays, and we got a quarterback that can throw the ball, and we got running backs that can run the ball. You know, we just, like I said, we want to be that balanced attack, so we just got to make sure we're getting all our phases rolling.
How's Jalen doing? Is he doing better?
He's getting better. You know, he's getting better. He's doing good. So, I mean, like I said, I'm counting on him this Saturday, but we'll let you know on Tuesday.
Anything else for Coach?